third element is imperialism and supremacy of Europe. The policy of imperialism was also a primary feature of the pre-war international system. Several European states had established their empires in Asia, Africa, and Latin America. Imperialism was used as an instrument for exploiting and subjugating the people of their colonies and dependencies. These powers exploited the economies, natural resources, and human resources of their respective colonies. The colonies were converted into markets for purchase of raw material at the cheapest rate and for the sale of goods manufactured in the factories of imperial power. Narrow nationalism and the expansion of industrial revolution and capitalism provided a strong policy basis for the policy of imperialism. A naked use of economic imperialism was practiced, which became not only a source of prosperity but also an apple of discord among European nations. It became a formidable cause for the outbreak of First World War and the resultant decline and disintegration of the international system. In Asia, Japan was successful in becoming a big industrial military power through rapid modernization. Militarism and expansion became the major pillars of its foreign policy to establish and extend influence. Fourth element of international system is absence of an international organization. The pre-war international system lacked an international organization that could have deterred these powers to some extent. The absence of international organization kept the pre-war system Eurocentric, imperfect, and anarchic. The absence of international organization gave uncontrolled or absolute authority to imperial powers of Europe to do and act whatever they desired, ignoring the wishes and aspirations of the people of the world. These powers were only protecting their interests at the cost of the entire world. The European powers were the main players and regarded the balance of power as the vital device of power management and international peace and security. The European states acted as the governors or manipulators of the international system. These imperial guards exercised authority to rule over Asian, African, and Latin American territories, which existed as colonies or dependencies of imperial powers. In Asia, also, Japan was successful in becoming an industrial military power through rapid modernization. Militarism and expansion became the major pillar of its foreign policy and moved to capture Asia to establish influence. The absence of international organization was utterly felt that could have prevented the destruction of humanity. The absence of viable or potent or powerful international organization was helping the international system to be imperfect and anarchic. No any country or imperial power was willing to relinquish in the larger interest of peace and security. Allah Almighty inculcate in the minds of European nations to initiate deeds that they think appropriate but resulted in utter destruction and repercussions for all times to come. The natural process took its course. The new system superseded the old one, and the mighty European powers dashed or destroyed. The Allah Almighty decided to doom European nations and brought the unparalleled loss of lives and destruction. Allah Almighty destroyed these mighty European empires into insignificant pieces, and their people confronted innumerable difficulties. Conclusion: The pre-war international system revealed that due to the above-mentioned reasons and attempts by European powers for securing secret security pacts, expansion of military power, stockpiling of weapons of mass destruction, secret diplomacy, and use of force as a means for securing narrowly conceptualized goals of national interest. Consequently, the pre-war system broke down when, in 1914, World War I, and in 1939, the Second World War broke out, which resulted in virtual chaos or actual chaos and abolished the prevalent international system and also paved the way for new international relations in the world.